Cartoons are pretty amazing, but do you know what else is amazing? Anime! Those two types of media can possibly be mixed by having anime series based on cartoons. Some cartoons are so great that Japan should probably retell some of the amazing cartoon stories with elements of Japanese animation. I'm excluding cartoons that already got adapted to anime, so don't expect Powerpuff Girls to be on this list, since Powerpuff Girls Z is a thing. There's always one truth, and the one truth is, I'm geared up for this list. Hey, I'm Owen, the fiction fanboy, and here are the top 5 cartoons that would make great anime. Carmen Sandiego. If you Google educational anime shows, you'll see there's not a lot of anime that is educational. Now would probably be a good time to fix that by taking an educational show that kids and adults enjoy and adapt it in Japanese. Fans are still waiting for the second season of the Netflix series, and there's already plans for a live-action film. And knowing that Gina Rodriguez stars the titular character in the show and planned movie, there's a chance she'd continue being read in other media. Also, since Carmen lives to travel, kids can learn about Japan and anime by watching a beloved franchise. The purpose of putting this series at the start of the list is because it's the most recent cartoon that's on this list. An anime series on Carmen Sandiego isn't that important, but the lack of educational anime is. The other shows in this countdown are more likely to work in Japanese animation. Miraculous. Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. From going to the only educational show on the list, from going to the only CGI show on the list. My. There are 2 hero teens that de-evilize those who have been consumed by darkness, all because of a true villain named Hawkmoth. Yeah, apparently de-evilize is a word according to the series. How often do you see a show about 2 teens with secret identities that are so secret that they wouldn't even unmask themselves to each other? Perhaps changing the setting from Paris to Tokyo can be one of the most boldest changes in the history of animated remakes. The chemistry between the protagonists could be harder, but not impossible, to pull off. The action can be crazier and more hectic. The main villain would thirst for more evil. The Kwamis that allow the teenagers to transform into their heroes' identities would look like tiny baby Pokemon. And I say that it'd be dazzling. Steven Universe. Coming-of-age stories can take many forms, especially in animation. The Crystal Gems are undoubtedly some of the strongest warriors on Cartoon Network, and they'd totally be more bad but if this series was an anime. And I am pretty sure that many, if not all songs in this series would sound great in Japanese, whether they pump you up for battle, make you ugly cry, or if songs exist for the sake of love. Fusions are really interesting in this show, and all fusions should have different names for those who speak the legendary language, so some of them would look great in the buildings that are in Japan. Now, who would you want to see singing their best songs in Japanese first? Steven? Garnet? Amethyst? Pearl? Greg? Or the supernatural themed band, Sadie Killer and the Suspects? That's a pretty tough decision for fans to make, but you can let me know your answer in the comments section. Teen Titans. Marvel has made some anime, and DC did release Batman Ninja about a year ago. DC is usually at an advantage when it comes to animation, and Teen Titans is my favorite DC show. If any DC shows do become anime, Teen Titans is where Japan should start. 16 out of 65 episodes of the original show have the Japanese theme played, and most shots you see in the show are heavily influenced by Japan's style of animation. It is unfortunate that Teen Titans Go is the show that nobody imagined or wished for, yet they did experiment in different styles of animation, like this retelling of Starfire's origin. And while I am on the subject of Starfire, Hynden Walsh probably did learn some words of Japanese, since Star did use lip contact to learn Japanese in the TV movie, Trouble in Tokyo. This classic series has plenty of Japan, proving why it needs to be adapted to anime in the future. The Avatar franchise. A lot of people say Avatar: The Last Airbender is the best Nickelodeon series, and it's pretty clear why they say so. You know a cartoon is going to be excellent for Japan to retell if the creators of the cartoon take inspiration from Japan. The original cartoon is praised for the balance between comedy, fantasy, action, and drama, and anime studios are no strangers to any of those genres at all. The show had so much love that it spawned a sequel that continued the cycle of the Avatar and brought back some fan-favorite characters, The Legend of Korra. The two shows in the franchise have used Chinese symbols, and Chinese is a part of Asia like Japan, so there's going to be lots of Japanese symbols for the Avatar anime. Heck, maybe there could even be some manga books about the franchise. And I just said books, making me remember that instead of using the terms seasons and episodes, the show used books and chapters, hence making the Avatar story different from every other story in cartoons. Every character in the franchise got to develop in different ways, and I would like to see how Japan would improve on a tale that's already substantial. Wouldn't you want to see that? Want more fiction? Then please do what my friends say, comment below, and follow me on Instagram for thumbnail previews and teasers for upcoming YouTube videos. Fiction Fanboy has finished this video. Everyone keep fantasizing, and good night-o!